Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to do a positive affirmation neuroart mandala. Hello again. So before I begin this video, I wanted to add that you need to have the basics of neurographica, which means you need to be able to draw neural lines and how to do roundings. So this is a very bare minimum that you need. So that's why I'm putting this video here. Following this small series of video, I will be showing you how to draw a positive affirmation neural tree. But that's after this little mini series of videos, because I broke this video up into 3 videos. First one to show you how to draw, second one to show you one way of coloring, and the third one another way of coloring using watercolors. Now, NeuroArt Mandala isn't a new thing on this channel, so if you wanted to use other art materials for your coloring, please feel free to do so. And if you want examples of how to color a NeuroArt Mandala a different way, I have several videos in this channel from the Feng Shui series, and they are all using NeuroArt Mandala, and they're all using pastels for coloring. Alright, and on my paid channels and Skillshare videos, I have, no, not on Skillshare anymore, but on my own personal web page, I have a NeuroArt Mandala that shows you another different way of coloring using several different colors. So if you'd like to take a look, please go to my personal web page and there will be a link there. So before we even begin to draw the NeuroArt Mandala, you have to come up with a list of positive affirmations that you would like to put in your mandala. Positive affirmations for this algorithm of positive affirmation NeuroArt Mandala, you need to start each positive affirmation with the phrase I am or I have. You can write your sentences out as, for example, I am beautiful, or I am healthy. And another example would be, I have financial freedom, or I have joy in my life. Alright, so these are the examples. So if you like, you can pause the video here and move on to writing a list of your positive affirmations using these 2 phrases. So they need to start with either I am or I have. And you write whatever positive affirmations you would like to have in your mandala. You can write as many as you want. You are only limited by the space you have on your paper to draw this mandala. Alright? So the paper I'm using here is a watercolor paper. It's slightly smaller than the usual A4 size because that's the only one size that I could get that was as close to my regular A4 size as possible. So the first thing you need to do is look for the center of the paper, which I'm doing right now. So this is watercolor paper. After that, use a compass to draw 2 circles on the paper very lightly. You need to draw a larger circle and a smaller circle using the same center point of the paper. You don't want your larger circle to be right at the edge, but some distance inside the edge of the paper, like what I'm doing here. Next, in the center of this piece of paper, you want to draw a circle that represents you. Put your name in that middle circle. And once you've done that, you want to move on to drawing little circles onto the outside circle that you've drawn, like so. So your circles can cross the lines, sit on the line, sit inside the line. You choose what you want to do with that. In this case, I choose to draw the circles, the little circles, straddling over the line. And these are the circles where you will be writing in your personal positive affirmation statements. You can have more circles than your affirmation statements. That's okay. But you cannot have less than. So you can make your series of outer circles prettier or more complete by filling in all the blanks around your larger circle to make them look like so, or even busier than this. The choice is up to you. And once you're done with that, draw neural lines stretching from the center all the way out, intersecting with these circles like so. Each circle should have at least one neural line crossing it. Each circle should have at least one neural line crossing it. You can have more than one neural line, but it should have at least one. So in this case, later on you will see that I have two neural lines crossing each circle. And you would see that I am rounding them as I go so that I will not feel overwhelmed with all the roundings I have to do after I'm done drawing this mandala. To give your entire drawing a little bit more depth, you can choose to draw more lines using thinner pens, okay, like a fine liner, a 0.05 fine liner, or 0.1 fine liner, or using a lighter color to draw. That's entirely up to you. Just remember that the quality of your neural art depends on the quantity of your neural lines. Now, having said that, you can also do what I did here with just having two lines crossing each circle. That is fine, or you can just have one. Alright? So this is your mandala. The choice is yours. And once you're done, you may choose to draw in resources for your mandala and connect your resources to the rest of your mandala, like what I'm doing here. So I've chosen to draw two resources. One is called the universe and the other is an unknown. And these are the only two resources that I've decided to put in this artwork. You can choose to draw as many as you want or none at all. The choice is entirely up to you. Remember to connect them and round all of the intersections. At this point, we are done drawing the mandala, and we will color this mandala in the next video.